Hello and welcome back to another episode of my Brands Hatch Hot Laps here in, well, today we're in Assetto Corsa Evo, so upgrading it from the old Assetto Corsa. Decided to pick this up, really enjoying playing this sim. And yeah, I'm basically just going to go through all the base cars rather than download mods. So I've downloaded a few mods, tried to record episodes on the Assetto Corsa one, and some of the mods are not that great. So I thought I'll jump in Assetto Corsa Evo, cars I've not driven before, and a track I have driven before, admittedly, but see what we can do. So the last episode, I did the Aston Martin, which was not my greatest performance. But yeah, today we are jumping in the ever-brilliant Porsche 911 GT3 RS and seeing what we can do. So if you're unfamiliar with how this works, we get a warm-up lap, 2 hot laps, and then 1 hot lap with traction control off. Now, let me just check 1 second, see if I've actually got that mapped. Okay, so that was almost very bad, didn't have it mapped. So let's jump into the car. Just double check, yep, my traction control can change. Right, so let's go. See what we can do in this car. So a nice warm-up lap. Get some heat into the tyres, brakes and all that. And I've got to say, Assetto Corsa Evo, the graphics are just so much better. And so much more feel in the cars. It feels like they've taken everything they've learned from the original Assetto Corsa Competizione and put it all into this game. I do also have Assetto Corsa Rally, so we will see if I can get some rally stages going. Ooh. Okay. Definitely not the greatest start, eh? I know I've been a little bit lax with uploading, but if you're unaware, even though we've had it everywhere on the news, we've had a bit of a heatwave recently in UK, and I've barely been playing sim racing. If I am, I'm getting on to iRacing and getting some time in that, because by the end of one race, I'm just absolutely sweating, and I can't just spend loads of time playing on the sim because it's just a bit too warm for that in this house. I need to learn not to push on the first lap. That's going to be in the spun then. As we can see down here on the screen, my right hand side tyres are slowly getting up to temperature. Brakes are pretty cold, but we're coming for our first flying lap. Now I don't actually have DRS mapped, so this will be a non-DRS lap. As we drop down here into Paddock Hill Bend for the first time on a flyer. See what we can do. Obviously I can hammer on the brakes a bit more with the ABS on. We will eventually be getting some cars without ABS. Some older stuff. Seeing what we can do. Now, really poorly, I can't remember the lap times of the previous cars. I know, having just uploaded quite late the M4 video, a 151 or something along those lines. Not a fast time at all. Not really got the grip I wanted around there, to be honest. Obviously all these cars will be base set up. Eventually going to be getting into doing some racing cars, but thought I'd get the standard road car timed lap started first of all, get some comparison going on. And again, it's trying to not only see how fast I can get a car around this track, just improve my consistency. This being a track that I know very well, it seems to be the best place for me to practice consistency. Now that was a very fast, well, not a very fast time, but compared to what the M4 did, that is quite a bit better. The second time lap, I brake a little bit later there. This corner always catches me out. Gained a bit of time there. Now, of course, the next lap is the traction control off. As you see, we've currently got it set to traction control level 3. Which I reckon could be interesting with this much power rear engines. If you ever stand on that corner in real life, it's quite funny because those cones that I'm pretty sure I just clipped, the Porsche Cup cars, just send them flying time and time again. And by the time the marshal's gone out, put them back up between races, they're back out again. Right, so let's get the traction control off as we're going along the straight. Now it's probably worse to do the traction control after I've got a bit comfortable with the car. Now this is the first time I've driven this car on this track on this game, and I'd like that to kind of ring true for all of the cars that I drive. God damn it. I thought that was going so well. Well, I guess the 135 won't be beaten. Seems to understeer a hell of a lot, this car. But yeah, there's still, I believe, goes to the top of the leaderboard. Can't remember what the Aston did. I'm still editing that video. I said I've been very bad since I uploaded the Simpson Shifter video. Even that took a couple of weeks for me to actually find the time to edit it. But I will try and be on it a little bit more. The first episode of this has only just gone out as I'm recording this video. So you might see just a drastic jump in how I look, because my hair has got a little bit longer. As well as a bit of a change of things. So I've been investing a fair bit into the sim rig, which I will do a walk around video soon. And that's it. That's the completely ruined lap with traction control off. So there we have it. 135.4 is what I can manage in the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Again, I'm not the fastest driver. It's more about consistency. I think both my laps were in the 35s, which was pretty good. And I'm just going to keep going around and doing that and trying to just improve my driving whilst also just having some fun in some cars, uploading some content for you guys, and just seeing how it generally goes. But anyway, I'll pop the leaderboard up right now. And yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.